Hey everyone, our episode today is all fun banter we recorded before last month's pod. We'll be back next month yapping about games again, but until then, grab a snack or a drink, sit back, and relax.
I am a big fan of Dana Terrace's Spite project. That is that's gonna be so good.
Yeah.
Just like watching the first episode of that, I was already in it. And the thing is, I like some of the glitch shows, but I felt like that one was the one that like landed for me the most. It felt like it was the most planned out. Like it felt like the world was very interesting. It felt like a nice fuck you to Disney, and it was just really cool. Like I really like the. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, like, not to. I don't want this to come across the wrong way.
Yeah.
But I hope you guys know. So it feels like a show that was made by people that worked in syndicated television.
Yeah. No, it does.
And that's not to say anything bad against people who have only worked in indie, but like there is like you can tell that the process is different. One's not better
There's a
than the
noticeable
other.
amount of. Oh, good. Keep going. Sorry.
I was just gonna say one's not better than the other, but like it does feel for a pilot very clean.
Yeah. I think there's a noticeable amount of like project planning and like cohesion in the narrative where it's like I feel like where maybe some of the other glitch shows might have like a couple plot holes here and there, which they might say are mysteries, but it might just not be something they didn't think about. It felt like this one was like there's like a real mystery. There's a lot going on, and that they have a very clear cut understanding of like where they want to go with the story. So I'm excited to see it. Like I really like the scene where like they're just like at the Disneyland stand-in at night, and then she like fixes the hand, and it was just really cute. I thought that was just like that's sweet, and it's like something that she remembers because like that's what Guinevere does. It's like it always remembers stuff in the park like that. So it's like
And they all
it's very
remember.
sweet.
They all have the same. Yeah.
Yeah. I also watched the Chainsaw Man movie. Really good, by the way.
I like I'm a big fan of like that flavor of like post-human body horror, like post-human horror.
Yeah.
But also at a much more basic level, I'm just happy that there's a Butch on TV. You don't get a lot.
Let's go.
Hell yeah, it makes me happy.
How many people, Emily? How many people messaged you? Is this you? Did they send you a photo?
I did have Alina send me a picture of the two main characters and say, I think this was us in college. And I was like, oh, yeah, a little bit.
I still think
yeah.
Emily's doppelganger on Survivor is impeccable.
That's true.
And it's so funny. So at the conference, there was someone who looked exactly fucking like me.
Did you get a picture?
I was afraid to ask for a picture. Like I wanted to. I do have her name, and you could probably like look her up on LinkedIn or something. And I have a picture of like I think I've shown you that meme of like every gay friend.
Yeah.
I was like, hi, we're in line at the fucking open bar, and it's like, hi, this is gonna be really weird, but I keep this picture on me for when I encounter someone of the ilk.
Yeah.
And she was just like, yeah.
I agree. I ascribe to this worldview.
It's so fucking funny. And like throughout the whole weekend, everybody's like, oh, you were doing that thing. I'm like, no, that's Zoe. I did this thing. And apparently like they were doing the same thing. Like, you know what everything is? Because I was volunteering. I was looking, oh, where's this? And it's like, no, you're looking for Emily.
God.
It was weird seeing that picture of like alternate universe Emily, because to be fair though, I don't know how well they're doing in Survivor, but I know Emily would clear.
They got booted
my Emily
off
would
first.
Fucking clear.
Emily would be the sole survivor.
Emily would kill every member of the competition and then be the last person standing and just get the money.
she was very entertaining, I'll say. Like if you watch the premiere episode, like I mean, they do give her a lot of screen time just because it's like she's only on for that episode, but like those are arguably like the best parts of the episode, at least for me. I was enjoying it.
Was she like the last season where it was just like obvious she was going home first because she was just like really fucking shit up or like really annoying people?
Not really. She just
No.
Modern Survivor is just tough because of the way that the tribe numbers are split up. They're big on the 3-tribe format, so it's like if you don't get in with that initial group, like you're just kind of stuck and you don't really have like spots to pivot to, you know? Whereas when it was 2 tribes, it's like even if like a group of 3 or 4 get together, like you still have pockets that you can sort of maybe build a counter alliance with.
Gotcha. Oh,
It felt pretty rough like last time where it was just like, so I've only watched one season of Survivor and it was the last one because Mia was like, we're gonna do a, what's it called,
The fantasy,
not a draft but like
yeah, we do like a fantasy league
fantasy
at work.
Survivor. And like I don't typically watch Survivor, but it was a pretty challenging like couple months, so like I like would have to like stay over at her house since I didn't have like Paramount or whatever.
Yeah,
I would just like watch it at her place and then like make the most accurate predictions of all time, Emily.
yeah.
I was MVP every step of the way. I was I was like
he won the
40
whole
points ahead of
thing.
everyone.
You won the whole season, yeah.
Oh, hell
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah.
I want to see if I can pull up.
A picture of her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say though, Matt, like
Mm-hmm.
Mia got mad at me because I was a Camilla hater, just because like she got to the very end and then she just like went mask off and I was like, dude, no, wait like 2 seconds. Like,
yeah.
what are you doing? You don't need to mask off here because like
She's
Kyle's
looking,
gonna like
she's looking at
you
Kyle
just chill
and
out.
she's like,
yeah. Like
Kyle, I might need to vote you out. He's
What
like,
a threat.
oh.
Yeah, he's like, oh.
At the final tribal though, like everyone was so unaware that the two of them were working together. Like he said that in one of his comments, and everyone was just like, huh? The fuck you mean you were working with Camilla the whole goddamn season and no one even knew?
Yeah. But it was like, I feel like you wait to do your like
that's like your cousin, dog. Like like easily. Easily.
Alternate reality Emily.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird. It's just me with lipstick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Intensely unsettling. Oh wait, no, this is a better picture. Hold on.
Do you take some pride though in low key like getting a lens into like if you were to ever try other kinds of looks, like you're kind of just doing like an IRL character creator.
It is a little unsettling for me because I'm just so used to the amazing like Hawaiian shirts. Like I can't picture you like in something else, but I'll try.
On the flip side,
I'm gonna be real brave about.
On the flip side, I wonder how many times like other ilk have looked at Emily and been like, maybe I can pull off the Hawaiian shirt look.
Bro, every time like oh good.
I was just gonna say, like, it is whenever you see one, it's like there's the recognition. And it is, I don't know, it's nice. And you do kind of like, it's character creation. It's like, okay, I like that on you. I can pull this off. And meanwhile, like
I'm jealous. Emily's just playing an RPG.
Yeah.
I'm playing an RPG in real life. Like they made the lipstick look good, but I'm like, I am reaffirmed that that's not for me. But I like how you did your hair.
Yeah.
I'm gonna consider.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
I'll take this little tidbit.
Yeah, I will. Okay. I'm gonna keep moving on that slider. But change that
yeah.
For whatever reason, though, like, well, I guess it's just because of the fun, obvious racism. But everybody always used to compare me to that kid from like Modern Family, like Manny.
The little kid.
Well, he grows up, like he
becomes big. But like that. No. Beyond
again,
just
like I just think that being like
similar ethnicity, like that is it, man. That is the only unifying trait. Like, nah.
I was like, bro, have you seen a Latino person in your life? Like
nah.
ever?
I've never seen the show, but was it like a behavior thing or was it just a racism thing?
I really don't know. It's like
I mean, I don't know what you were like as a kid, but I don't think you share any like traits in common with him now, from what I remember of his character on the show.
I feel like I was very bright and bubbly back in school, but now I'm
Okay.
very like I'm just
No.
like I was gonna say burnt out, cracked,
Cracked.
but
Chopped.
Now you just
chopped, yeah.
masochistly play games for a podcast.
What is it? Chopped unk? I'm chunk, bro.
I learned that this week. I learned about chunk this week.
Why?
Chunk, bro.
Okay, I'm a little confused on the chopped part. Confused my boomerness. I know the unk, but
yeah, so chopped is when you're ugly, but in an old way, and by that they mean anyone over 21.
okay.
So like, yeah, it is truly like, oh, you're chopped. You look old. You look aged. Which, first of all, I'm so excited to see what I look like when I get older. Just putting that out there.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah, it is like, oh, you look old.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think the goal is, we all turn like 85 in our gamer compound, and it's gonna be such a nice, like, we look over the valley, like everything's on fire, and like, the world is dying. There's like smoke, and you hear screaming, and we're up on top of our little gamer compound drinking our coffees, and we're like, wow, look at the beautiful
Oasis.
something.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Nursing homes are gonna go so fucking hard, dude. It's gonna be people like running fucking Mortal Kombat tournaments at quarter speed. It's gonna be great.
I mean, you already know what
That
goes
sounds funny.
down in a nursing home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I fucking teched that. What the hell?
That's not what I was talking about, but okay.
Check the pussy. Wave dash that dong, brother. It's gonna be shit that we're saying. Dementia addled mind.
Yeah.
Stop edge guarding! Grandpa, have your pussy.
You're gonna try and ban the same stage twice. No, Grandpa, you can't. You already played on Pokemon Stadium 2.
You ever see that image of like Kendrick where he's just like something bad happens and it just goes no? That's me right now when you guys talk about Smash Bros. It's just like like Akira, no, like
yeah. Well, it was really just the only like game I could think of to actually name a stage off the top of my head. It wasn't.
Yeah.
It was necessity rather than interest. If that helps your mental state at all.
This is a Street Fighter family now. I've changed for the worse.
Could you imagine a month of this podcast where we like force ourselves into playing a live service game and we have to like climb ladders?
Oh, I was gonna say.
Yeah. Nah, let's not do that to ourselves.
If I had to play Melee, I might cry. my mental fortitude.
The party I was at last night, they like I was there because one of my classmates and it was his apartment. And he was like, when he introduced me to his roommate, he's like, yeah, she does gaming shit. And they're like, oh shit, we're gonna play Smash. Do you want to play? I was like, my friend, I ran Smash tournaments for like 10 years.
Yeah.
And they got so excited. They're like, oh, hell yeah. I'm like, in those 10 years, I made an oath to never play. And I have not played since. And I did ask which one they were playing.
The hippo schmatic ult.
Yeah.
Oath.
And they were playing the modded Brawl, which was like, I was like, oh, Brawl is the one that I like. I'm like, nope. Hold firm.
Don't do it.
I did. I was brave.
The last game I stopped was I didn't want to play Scarlet Violet because that looked so poo-poo doo-doo. The frame rate was so bad it got me sick. I have never had a video game make me sick before, but it was just so dog. It like actually got me sick.
Yeah.
And it was just so glitchy. I was like, I'm probably never gonna play Pokemon again. This is like the worst thing I've seen from like that company in a very long time. And it was kind of disappointing because they had kind of gotten my good graces back because for what it's worth, like I like Sword and Shield. I didn't love Sword and Shield. I liked X and Y, didn't love X and Y. Sword and Shield, sorry. What I meant to say was not Sword and Shield. What's the Hawaiian ones? The
Sun and Moon.
Oh,
You're saying
Sun and Moon. I
yeah.
like Sun and Moon. Yeah, I like X and Y. I like Sun and Moon. I didn't play Oras, but I thought they were fine. Wish that like the additional content was in them from Emerald, because I feel like why would you remake them? But then like after that, right? Like let's go Pikachu and Eevee. I don't mind, but it's just Gen 1 again. So it doesn't like it's a game I've played like 4 times. Like it's not going to get better or worse for me at this point. Like it will never change ranking wise. You can do fucking anything to it and it just like won't change like how I feel about it. It's a good game. It's a classic game for a reason. But past that, like Sword and Shield I really hated. I really did not like that game at all. I think it's very linear in a boring way. It doesn't feel like the routes are very expansive at all. And like I didn't really like the dungeon design, which is kind of like the main reason I was like playing these games in the first place. And then like Scarlet and Violet came out. I'm not the biggest fan of open world games, if I'm gonna be honest. I feel like open world games can kind of be boring if there's like too much stuff going on. So surprise, surprise, I finally decide to play like Legends Arceus, and I actually absolutely love that game. It's very fun for me. I like the art style a lot. I like the characters a lot. I like that the game is more focused on catching Pokemon. There's like a lot of like mini challenges and things that you can kind of set in the game, and it's really up to you like kind of what you want to accomplish. And everything's segmented by levels. So like organizationally, like if I know like I need to go to a place, like I don't have to really think about it as much for whatever reason. So I like that game. And then ZA came out and people were shitting on it. So I was like, is this game bad or not? From me to you, it's a pretty good game. I don't know what people are talking about. I don't think it's $70. $70 is stupid, but that's stupid for like any
other
video game.
reasons.
Like I don't think any game is like yeah.
But Nicholas, market
the basic
conditions,
things to complain about, yeah.
Macroeconomic conditions have caused financial stress.
Macroeconomic conditions
which
have
requires-
caused financial stress upon the kingdom.
oh, for
Wow.
a second I thought you were quoting fucking Queensryche. I was like, what a pull! Yeah, I love that.
No.
It's a band.
Do you think I read?
It's
Oh.
a band. Do you think I?
Do you think I read a book?
Dude.
Do you think Nick
Empire-
listens to
No, I'm
Empire
just
music?
by
joking.
Queensryche is
I'm
the
just joking.
song.
Yeah, go
But yeah, it has
continue.
like a whole insert about anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing about it is I think that the game itself has some like not like it has some neat like ideas, but I think like the main complaints are like it takes place in one city, so locations get a little samey. The textures on the walls are pretty flat, and then like no voice acting. And I actually think all those complaints are valid. But then when I played the game, my little gooey goblin brain went, "Oh my
Ooh,
god,
Nakey Jakey
Pokemon
classic.
kind of fun this year." Yeah,
Yeah.
Nakey Jakey classic.
Yeah.
Pokemon kind of fun this year. Like the action live turn battle system is really enjoyable. The side quests are really fun. Like I genuinely think that they are very funny. They're very weird. Like one of the main quests was like basically the whole goal of the game is like you have to get to the top rank from Z to A. That's why the game's called like
Oh my god, from Z to A.
the yeah, it's from Z to A. But the whole point of it is that if you win the ZA tournament, like you get one of your wishes granted.
I love
The ZA
how-
tournament, yes.
Yeah, the
ZA
shorthand of
tournament.
ZA.
Legal term, yeah. And with the thing is like the first guy you fight who's like rank Z, he's like, my main goal in life is to like win the ZA tournament so that I can shut down all public transit so that only taxis
Whoa.
are allowed in Kalos, like in Lumio City. I think that's fucking hilarious. There's also like another dialogue bit where it's like the guy I went on a date with is the most boring person in the world, and then you like talk to the other guy and he's just describing how he wants to sit on every bench in Lumio City and he's using bench puns. You walk up to this one guy and like to get the chest spin, he's like this chessman just keeps fucking punching my car. Can you tell it to stop? Like, And you just see this chessman. He's like pissed off. He's like, he's like attacking the car. So you basically like you go through like a 3 battle phase with him, and then Chessman's just like, oh well, we battled enough. I feel like I'm getting stronger. Let me just like go with you. And it's just like, I don't know, man. It feels like really weird and really funny, and it's just been very enjoyable for me at the very least.
On the topic of Nick not liking open world games, I've been playing a small indie open world game called GTA 5 lately.
Oh yeah.
For the first time. Although I did
Humble,
have somebody
a humble independent studio Rockstar.
Yeah. I've been enjoying it. I think that honestly I like, and the more Rockstar games I play, the more I'm affirmed to this. I like the way that Rockstar writes things. Like, yeah, it is like absurd, and they do their like crazy explosions and action and just like over the top stuff, but I think they're really good at making you like care about the characters at the same time. Because if it was just pure dumb fun, but I had no connection to what was going on, I think I would get burnt out of the game like pretty quickly. But I feel motivated to know like what is actually going to happen with the characters. I feel like a big thing, and I've talked about this for a few videos, but like I feel like Michael and Franklin, two of the main characters, like have such good rapport with each other, and I'm interested to see like how they're going to teach each other things, because I feel like they both have, you know, very different life experiences that they can impart on each other. So yeah, overall I'm really digging the game. I do think it's going to be like kind of a slow burn for me just with how it's going, but overall that's been fun. And then I did also play Dead Space recently as my first horror game. So that was something. That was really good, just as like intentional game design decisions of like a lot of things that made sense and I've kind of heard about before, like what you should do in a horror game, but I've never really like experienced it firsthand. So like actually going through that and being like, okay, resource management, and like I'm powerless as the player. So there's like for once, honestly, like it made me rethink difficulty a little bit, because like I felt like playing it, like having a harder time with the game, especially at the beginning, was like so warranted because of just what the genre is. Like I should feel like everything around me can actually feel like threatening. Otherwise, it's just like, what am I doing here? You know? So those both have been very enjoyable for me for around the last month or so.
How did you feel about the stomp? Everyone asks, and everyone wants to know about the stomp.
The stomp,
the dedicated stomp button.
Dedicated stomp. I liked it. I felt like having like, if we're talking purely from like a game design, it's nice that it's like it kind of helps you remember that those like exist. Yeah, don't nod at me. Don't nod at me like that.
Dude, the stomp button, that is the greatest invention in a video game ever made. The fact you could just crack skulls while cracking 90s.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Because it's like
and the noise it makes.
Yeah, it's crunchy. Because there's like some boxes that you need to do the stomp, and there's some boxes you need to do the punch. So it kind of, in a soft reminder way, like, oh, remember, you have these two abilities. Like, you know, once you finish shooting things, or if you need to melee something, like I got used to, like, after I would finish off enemies, like, okay, I gotta stomp it to get the extra ammo, and gotta stomp it.
That's like my favorite part of that game is like, so for I guess like everyone who doesn't know about Dead Space, you probably do, I don't know, like it's been a while. The remake came out and I feel like no one talked about it super much or like a lot. But you're like a mechanic, so like the weapons you have aren't necessarily like normal gun. Like the first one you start out with is like a saw gun, and basically the main thing that you do is you like use the saw gun to chop off the limbs of like they're like zombies, right? They're like weird zombie alien
Yeah,
things.
with like really long scythe as arms.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Necromorphs.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to not say xenomorphs because I know it's part of the
Yeah.
word. Yeah.
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 The so like whenever you cut off their limbs, a lot of the times they actually still live and they can like come up later and try to grab you or trip you or other things. So like the main function of the stomp button is to like make sure they're good and dead. So like
Yeah.
whenever you get to do it, it's like it feels good because it's like a wave of relief because like they always introduce like per stage like a challenge or like an obstacle, and like when you like take it down it feels the best because it's like you finally bested this thing, you are on top of it versus the other way around and you get to stomp the fuck out of it.
True.
So that's why I really like the dedicated stomp button. I think it's just like a funny game decision, but it makes you feel powerful as the player in a game where you have your agency essentially taken away from you. That's that's why I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was like I liked the game out of the gate. One of the things I talked about is I felt like the intro was very strong. Like
Yeah.
you encounter your first necromorph within 10 minutes. Like the game does not waste time. You know, you touch down and shit hits the fan really quickly. But I forgot the second thing I was gonna say now. Damn. No, that's okay. But yeah, overall, that was really good to play as like I said, first game design that really felt intentional for the genre. So
We can also play Dead Space 3 whenever you get there. That'll be a
yeah.
funny day. Yeah. That's the co-op one.
Oh, I remember what I was gonna say now. So like one of the early rooms like I died in, and it was like they had a hallway where like one of the necromorphs reanimates. There's like a couple of the bodies. So then it's like I went back there and I was like, okay, now I know what to expect. And they changed the fucking body that reanimates. I'm like, they thought about it. They knew that like if I knew what to expect of which one was, I wouldn't be scared. So they flipped it on me.
Part of that too is like you have to think about this game is pretty old and like people are like speed running it.
Yeah.
And like they're just gonna know the locations of these enemies off the rip.
Yeah.
So you lose that sense of tension. If you like go back and play that game, or if you've played it recently, like you're just gonna like not be scared. So by doing just like a little bit to tweak where like positions are or like locations are, it does a lot to re-add that element of fear for new players or returning players. Yeah.
Totally agree.
I'm in a weird space where I only play the games that we play here.
Yeah.
But which is odd because that is soon not going to be the case. But they're going to be weird games because I've if I can talk about this instead, the research that I'm starting to do is in the history of nonlinear games and nonlinear stories as games. So actually, I wish I had them in the room with me, but they are in my living room. I don't know if I should go grab them, but anyway. Some really cool. Actually, no. One of them I am gonna get.
Emily, how did you transport and grab those papers? Crazy! Woo! The books.
So I'm really excited. I've got 2 books here. I have some others coming in the mail. I'm gonna save the really interesting one, sort of, for after. So this is Choose Your Own Adventure number 12. It is called Inside UFO 5440. And this is an interesting one because so they all, like, if you're not familiar, these are books that tell a story, but whenever you don't read them like cover, you read through some of the story and then you come to like turn to page 6.
Okay.
You skip all of this and then you go to page 6,
Yeah.
but there are pages that have choices. So if you want to do one thing, you go to one. If you want to do something, you go to the other. And you work your way through a bunch of different endings. And there's a lot of ways to die in this. Usually there's like one ending that is like, maybe not, there could be multiple happy endings, but there's like a true ending. And people argue over that.
How much was the DLC?
What?
How much was the DLC?
You know, this is only 12. I think there's a lot of these fuckers.
The Todd Howard DLC.
Any horse armor?
You have like some interesting illustrations in them.
Yeah.
There's illustrations throughout. Every ending has an illustration. But the interesting thing about this one specifically is that this actually has something that's not. I think that, and I have to do more research. I think this is the only instance of this. A 2-page spread. There's a gorgeous 2-page spread in here. You can't reach it.
Oh, really?
That is not attached to an ending that you can reach.
Okay.
And it
That's funny.
looks like it looks like a picture of like Utopia.
Mm-hmm.
And you cannot reach it. I think that's very interesting. So I'm looking forward to fucking around with this a little bit and like seeing what's up with it. But the one that I'm very excited, yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say too, if you like those books, they actually found and uncovered a Metroid one. Yeah,
Mhm.
they have like that whole thing in English. They translated it.
Yeah, it's sick. But now there's other kinds. Choose Your Own Adventure isn't the only brand that does this. There's others. I'm gonna try and just like do the side of this. So this is Middle Earth Quest, which is Lord of the Rings. This one is interesting. It's still a Choose Your Own Adventure, but it's more gamified. So you can have a character sheet. There's like combat stats and everything. It's much more of a game. In fact, there's even a battle map. There's a hex grid, a hex map. For like combat maneuvers. Some of them are even multiplayer. There's like you can play these like they're half module D&D module tabletop role playing game term, half book. And I've never played one of these, and I'm very excited to. This is one of the single player ones. But this one is famous for another reason. This one is called A Spy in Isengard, and it is famous for its cover, which I guarantee almost everybody who is going to maybe not everybody, but almost everybody who is going to watch this is going to recognize in some capacity. Do you want to see why?
I feel like before this editor clip when Emily did a stop real quick and said they're gonna do a fuck, and that's all I want.
They're gonna fuck.
Yeah, no.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Boom!
Oh.
It's the pondering orb wizard.
This is,
Dude,
I am almost certain this is the first instance of this. I'm almost certain this image was made for this book.
Emily,
Yeah.
I want you to know that I wanted to show my brother this image the other day. I saw the top half of that picture, and then it was just some like goblin's ass at the bottom part, like where the orb is supposed to be. And I literally showed him my phone to his face, and he's like, "What the fuck are you showing me?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, that's not the one I was like trying to show you." Yeah.
I like, if you're familiar with Big
Thanks,
Natural
Google
Standout.
Images.
This is actually Saruman.
Yes.
But I've
Oh,
seen
that's
people
Saruman?
edit. Yeah, this is Saruman. I've seen people edit it to be Big Natural Saruman. And I love that. But no, so that's what I've been doing right now and I have a bunch of like theory texts. So like people writing about games that I'm really interested in going through. I've got more of these fun guys coming pretty soon, but I'm also going to be working with some video games. So at some point I will have like more interesting, weird historical games some of which I think I may have name dropped to you guys, maybe not.
I think you mentioned that you had to play a certain kind of genre. You had a few that
we were gonna play.
Yeah.
We were gonna play the Yu-Gi-Oh one, which is really funny.
Oh, that too.
Which
yes,
is
we did
different,
say
but
that.
I do want to. Yeah. We should still do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's kind of the game stuff that I've been working on outside of this, because I like game history and weird games and weird stories that are kind of like games. So
I really thought that cover art came from Magic the Gathering, but now knowing that that wasn't the case.
The card Ponder is different. It does have different art.
Yeah, I know.
But
I always thought it was just like an alt art from Ponder, like from that one of the earlier sets. That's like my whole thing about it, but
you'd think. And this is also like right on the inside cover is the next picture is that.
The orb.
So I must
where
imagine
can I find?
There's a lot of orb pondering in this, I can only assume.
Eye of Saruman, where can I find the goth baddies? Ah!
Ooh, one more interesting. You
Yep.
didn't remind me. I said it like you were reminding me of. Really
Oh.
weren't. The goth baddies reminded me of nothing. But like, so I said that there's dice rolling in this.
Mhm.
That is not true,
Oh.
because instead of rolling dice, they wanted this to be self-contained, so you didn't need
Mhm.
anything else to play it. They had an interesting system for randomizing numbers, and it was, here's a piece of paper with numbers randomized on it. You close your fucking eyes, take a pencil, wave the pencil over this page, and whatever you land on is what you roll. I believe it is a D12, would be equivalent to a 12. So the numbers are, I think, I don't see any ones, I believe. I believe it's 2 through 12. I think it's 2 through 12. There are 2 of these pages in the book. They are identical. I assume it's if you fuck up one page enough, you can keep going on the
Yeah.
other page.
I was gonna ask, like, for like that type of stuff, since it is like self-contained, I guess like it would probably be harder to find like a copy that doesn't have like a pencil mark or like a pen mark from like
True.
just somebody playing the game.
Yeah, so even this one has, I don't know whereabouts it was. There's a character sheet in here. And when I say self-contained, this is, so you can play them as standalone. Yeah, so this actually has writing as a character sheet, which I haven't super looked
Aw.
at.
Yeah, you got to look at their character and judge them and bully them.
And the thing is, I actually have a whole folder of used character sheets that was just in a box that someone gave me, and going through it was so like, people were drawing their characters, and I really want to make a campaign that you these characters from, like, I think they're from the 90s. And they're just, it's so, I love that shit. I am
That's
glad.
cute.
I love seeing when people write in books. I actually have a couple of books that I'm very fond of that are written in. I don't know if it's super relevant, but I do have my favorite one behind me, and it's very sweet. But yeah, it makes me very happy. But and I say that these are self-contained. You can read some of them. I kind of forget if this is standalone, but a lot of them are meant to be read in a series, and your character travels between, like, it's DLC.
Oh,
There is
so
DLC.
the DLC.
There is DLC, yeah. Very much
Oh
so.
my
Like,
god.
I don't think the Middle Earth quest, I could be wrong. I'm very new to, like, learning about these. They're called game books. That's the genre, is a game book. It's a kind of interactive fiction. There are some, I believe, I think it's called Fighting Fantasy. I have it written down. I believe that's one of the ones where you're
Final Fantasy.
Wow.
Yeah, right. But no, I love them. I think it's incredibly cool. There's, like, clues that you have to figure out that are like puzzles, and there's all these, like, really fun, weird illustrations. This one does reuse pondering his orb a lot.
That's okay.
It's in here.
I must ponder my orb.
Let's see if there's, like, yeah, like, that's like an orc, an old illustration of an orc.
Can we like budget out Emily getting dressed as Saruman? Or sorry, what's his name? I can't think of it right now.
Gandalf?
No, the wizard on the cover who's pondering the orb.
Oh, Saruman. Yeah.
Yeah, Saruman. Okay, I said it right. And like we'll just dress up Emily and just have her take that picture like that, just the ball picture.
My cat would like to join the podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, what is it? It's like pondering my book.
Pondering my book.
He looks so tired.
He does.
That's how I feel right now.
He's
like tired Santa Claus.
He looks like he ordered something on Amazon Prime and it's 2 days late.
He's checking.
I'm so fucking done.
Jeff Bezos, this is the last straw.
He's gotten up one too many times to check his mailbox, and he's fucking pissed.
Yeah.
My package has arrived.
That's what I get for fricking rush shipping.
That's what he was ordering, the big honkers, the big milkers, right? That's like
Me approaching my mailbox.
Oh, yes.
In the rain and sleet and snow.
In the rain. I was saved by good fortune. I don't want to read too much ahead out of order, but
yeah.
I may need to look into that, honestly. That sounds fun. And I
Yeah,
always,
this is a
Player
good
ones.
time.
I really do enjoy games where there's multiple paths and choices matter, stuff
Yeah.
like that. That's definitely one of my more played genres.
That's cool. It's like neat to see like I guess like the creativity of people because like I don't think like uh especially like single player games are the most popular thing in the world, but it's like really cool to see that like somebody was out there like trying to make it like entertaining, like well thought out, like create a world and like
Mhm.
get like somebody engaged in a solo kind of campaign.
Yeah, yeah. It's
It's
really
neat.
neat. And like for like some of the other things that I'm looking at, like not just this and older games, but like I'm dreading this, but like fucking House of Leaves too. Like I argue that it's a puzzle and we could debate on if puzzles constitute games and vice versa, depending on like
Mm.
rules and shit.
Mhm.
Kane's Jawbone is another one. These are
Yeah.
like books, but not necessarily arguably novels where they're just like printed out of
Yeah.
order or
Mhm.
shit. Ship of Theseus by J.J. Abrams and the guy who isn't J.J. Abrams, and I feel awful knowing his name because he probably did
It's
most of the
okay.
work, frankly. But yeah, just like weird text and stories that you play through and need to fucking solve, and I love that shit.
Have you seen the hot take clip from Brian David Gilbert on Dropout where he's like talking about what constitutes a
Oh
game?
yeah, I agree with him. Yeah, that is so. My definition of a game, I define a game. So the dictionary definition, going to my fucking master's thesis. Video games traditionally are defined as by I use Merriam-Webster. Electronic games, video games, electronic games in which players control images on a video screen. But I didn't like that, and it doesn't include other kinds of games like war games, role-playing games, text adventures, this shit. So I changed it to a program or system of play engaging one or more participants for entertainment, educational, or communicative purposes. So it
Yeah.
just needs to be a system of rules, one or more people, and it has to have a purpose. And that is my
Okay.
definition of a game. And I think if you do those things and enjoy doing those things, you are a gamer. That's my
Mhm.
hot take. I'm with him. I agree with
Nah.
kind of what he said.
Nah, dude.
I
I'm gatekeeping this community. You ever play a video game? No. You ever watch a Let's Play? Fuck you. You're not a real
Wait, hold on. If you play video games or watch content about video games, you're not a gamer. If
Yeah,
you think
correct.
about video games, you're on thin fucking ice. My favorite way to play games is taking breaks. My favorite part of gaming is when I need to step away.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
you, Nicholas. That's your gamer
Yeah,
profile.
I
Yeah, I think you'd enjoy it
playing
a little
card
more
games.
if you just take a little break.
I think that it's healthy for gamers to take breaks. Just
Yeah,
I've been
like
saying.
taking a
going
break from
outside.
Sekiro for
Because
like 6 months.
yeah, I've been taking a break from Sekiro for like
3
when did that
years.
game come out?
2019, 6, 7 years.
2019.
Yeah.
Out of all the Souls games, I still haven't beaten that one because I think it is my least favorite, and everyone will kill me in the comments, but that's okay. Like I'm not gonna.
Now you're not a
Not
real
gonna get into
gamer,
it.
Nicholas.
It's
Oh, how
so
the
true,
tables have
so
turned.
true. Yeah, dude,
You're not a
I
real
used an
gamer
item.
unless you beat Sekiro
Dude.
4 times while playing with a banana peel as the controller.
Dude, using an item in game makes you not a real gamer. Actually, if you ever touched a health potion, you're not a real gamer.
You like games. If you like games, you're not a real gamer. Gaming is suffering.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay. One of these days we'll challenge. But going back to the live service game, we'll start our little League of Legends crew and then just cry and just like start being really toxic and abusive to each other. I think it'll be cyclically abusive. It'll be amazing.
I love that pillow.
Look, it's my poro.
It's a League of Legends thing.
Oh, I
But
like the
he's
pillow
cool.
less now.
No.
It's okay.
Damn.
But he's a baby. With
He's a
cinnamon.
baby.
I will not play League of
He
Legends.
will not get me to buy or download toxic game.
Yeah, don't. I stopped playing a while ago and I don't regret it. I miss playing with my
Do you feel
friends.
better?
Yeah.
No, but like you could play like other video games with your friends. That's the thing. It's like
Oh, yeah.
why do you want to torture yourself? Like, are you having fun? You're yelling at each other and you're scaring me.
Mom and Dad are fighting.
Yeah,
No,
that's like how
like
I feel.
I will say, the way that I played League, I did play norms, but it didn't make me happy,
Yeah.
and everyone was upset, so I didn't like it. So I mostly played A rank,
Yeah.
which was fun. For folks who don't know, it's just like all random, all mid. You get a random fucking character, and there's one lane. I like team fights. My first MOBA was Heroes of the Storm. It was very team fight based. I liked it. I enjoyed when we were playing games for bullshit because I was having fun. Like we were just doing bullshit. But then like a lot of and I totally respect this. Like they wanted to clash, they wanted to play norms. And I'm just like, it's not I'm not great at those games and I'm not interested in trying to be. I just want to have fun. And the thing that I liked was I liked how some of the characters felt. Like I liked how playing the characters I enjoyed playing felt. Like they handled well. I thought they were fun. I like playing bruisers. And I was enjoying that. But
Yeah.
there is like a ceiling that you hit when you're not willing. You're like, I don't want to try to play competitively. You hit a wall and it's
Yeah.
like, well, okay. I
I
will not
I
progress further with this.
I felt like that way with Valorant, and like when I did try to get better and like I asked for help, I just got yelled at. So like I was just like, I
Mm,
don't want to play this game anymore. Like it's not
yeah.
fun for me. I'm like spending too much time on it and I'm not feeling like really great about it. So I just kind of stopped playing like any of those like Riot games in general. Like I don't play like League or like
Yeah.
pretty much like anything that just got me like generally angry. And I try to like be compassionate about like, you know, I joke about being like um game's too hard, baby. Game too hard, skill issue. I don't really mean it most of the time. And
Yeah.
Most
and
of
I
the
feel like
time.
what I do when I feel like when I like talk to people, I always try to like make them feel better because like especially like I know I talked to you both about like playing Bloodborne. I don't think I was ever like toxic or awful when I was like teaching you skills or specific things. It
We
was
just put
more
them
like,
on
did you
screen
know this
together for
thing was here?
comedy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but
Which
like even that, I don't think I ever said anything bad to you about it. It was more like it was like you have to change the rhythm of like the way that you play the game. That was like my biggest thing, like that I remember telling you was just like the attacks are like timed, so if you smash
yeah.
like the whole button input like multiple times or like panic, like you won't get your attacks out. Like I
I was
remember
also just
like
rolling
explaining that.
around
Yeah.
bosses. I was
Yeah.
tumbleweeding. So,
But that's fine.
um,
Like
yeah.
it's like 90% of Dark Souls bosses. Like
Yeah.
I
the
will
fuck.
say, like, I tell
Yeah.
people this all the time. Bloodborne is my favorite game that I've
The best
played
one. Yeah.
functionally a half hour of. Just I've played that same
Yeah.
half hour like I think 6 or 7 times because I don't have a PlayStation. Um,
Yeah.
but
I
it
if I
is
had
one of my favorite
a
games that I
yeah,
haven't played through.
we can like sit down and I can like go through the game with you. Matt seen me do some wacko shit in that game.
Like I want to
I
play
just
it.
played it too much, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want to play it, but for a long time, my only justification. So, like, can't really do controllers. My only justification for getting a PS4 was going to
Yeah.
Horizon Zero Dawn, which I really wanted to play, and Bloodborne,
Mm-hmm.
which I really wanted to play.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Horizon Zero Dawn came out on PC. I played it. I fucking loved it. It was
Yeah.
great. But then I went down to one game on the
Yeah.
PS4 that I wanted.
Yep.
That's why I'm like, there's
Well,
no reason for me to have a PS5 at this point. Like I could
well
just
you can
whatever is exclusive is going to just come to PC in
yeah.
6 to 8 months.
You could play Bloodborne at home, which is Lies of P, and that game is pretty goated.
You
Like I
can't.
really like that one.
I want to play Lies of P, but it is not the same game. I want to play Bloodborne.
I understand, but it is the closest you will ever get. Like that,
But
I think
but it's a
that
different
playing.
thing.
I know. But like
I'm
my
a
point
story
is that
person. I want to poke around in the
it
world of.
it is all
I'm not
story.
saying it's that story. I'm saying I want to play
That
Bloodborne
story. She wants
I
story.
know,
that story.
I know. But I'm just saying that like I feel like people, especially with the Souls games, they won't like listen to me when I'm like Lies of P is really good, and I've played like almost all of them. I've beaten most of them, and like I hate like all of the Souls-like games except for Liza P. That is the only one I like and the only one I've ever liked, and that will continue to be that way because like it just gets the actual like feeling and timing of the game really right, and even like the effects when it comes down to like attacking enemies and like boss reads are like all correct for that game. It feels very satisfying to play, and I think that like especially talking about me little meat art my favorite little meat writer, that sounded really bad actually, but
Out of context, it's fucking insane. Out of context, that's
Emily,
wacky shit.
yeah. Emily wrote a paper about it's like body
Oh,
horror and like
yeah.
Cannibalism.
and cannibalism,
I'm
specifically
working.
cannibalism, yeah.
Yeah, cannibalism and dystopian film, and
Yeah.
books too, but mostly film.
Yeah.
So
And
I
I
love
really
meat. I
like
love meat.
yeah. I feel like that game in particular is really interesting because of like its topics with that type of stuff. But overall, like it's just like if people want to play Bloodborne and like you can't buy a PS4, I'm like just play Liza P. You'll feel pretty good about yourself. Like it is a very similar experience in terms of gameplay and even in terms of like some of the thematics. It just plays like into what's it called, like Pinocchio more like that's kind of like where it is.
Just, I do want to play it.
Is that why
I
it's
do very
called
much
Yeah.
that? It's like Lies of
Yeah,
Pinocchio?
kind of is weird.
Kind of. Okay.
This is such an aside, but last night I watched half of the horrible Pinocchio movie. The like father.
Is it the Polly Shore one?
It's probably it's Russian that was dubbed Polly Shore. I watched half of it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
watch the other half at another time. I watched it at 4 in the morning. That was the only correct time to do it.
Well, we have to bury her body respectfully. Matt, come here.
Shit.
Hold her. Wait, can you yeah, one more time? Go ahead. Inside.
Oh my god. It's just like high
Yo.
school.
Here lies brave Emily. She never scored.
Wow.
All right,
A moment
anyways,
of silence.
I gotta take a poop first. Wait up. Fuck. Oh fuck. Let me just okay. All right, you can set the moment of silence. I'm listening.
Oh, yes, a moment of silence for those we lost in battle today. Shut the fucking door.
I come to you from beyond the grave
Oh my god, what the fuck?
to remind you to brush your teeth and floss. Dentists have the highest suicide rate out of all professions because of people like you.
Into the toilet. He's sticking into the toilet. Oh wait, he's done. Oh no. All right, I'm done.
That's it, man. I'm done.
I think we're out. All right.